They do.
To the fellas on the panel.
So
Have
y'all
ever had a chick that was on
Oh.
go for you, but like your homeboy had to work hard for it?
The same chick?
Absolutely.
Same chick.
Absolutely.
Same chick.
Absolutely.
That she gave it up to you in 30 seconds, but for your homeboy, you seen that he had to take her out, and they probably still didn't get it.
I'm a good friend. I put the word in for him too.
I mean,
in situations.
What is
Hey, shout out to Marcus.
This is the problem. Y'all talk like that's the normal
for the
woman.
team.
Stop doing that. Most women are not doing that.
Yes,
it is not.
What?
The only woman that's willing to give it up to everybody and don't delineate between
but
men.
Doesn't that narrow down the whole girls that's busting it wide open, the 30s and 40 bodies y'all talking about?
Some
if y'all
women,
all sharing the same female, because I don't recall that ever.
Because you're not a man, so why would you know what?
No, I don't recall seeing a girl getting past like.
What was the longest you ever made a guy wait?
You're bugging.
Oh,
what was the shortest amount of time you ever made a guy wait?
Ooh, I don't. 3 months.
3 hours?
Have you ever made? Hold on.
3 hours? Yeah, right.
Have you ever made a guy wait longer?
3 hours?
Hold on, wait. Have you ever made a guy wait longer
than 3 months?
Yes. Why?
Steve Harvey said so.
Because he was too far away, and I didn't feel like I knew him that well.
If we were closer, we would have been hitting, huh?
So if he was closer to you, it would have probably went down to 3 months too.
I feel like 3 months is.
Why does 3 months is that the Steve Harvey not think like a man?
No, I was doing.
Where
that
they get the 3
before.
months from?
What about you, Shane?
I'm just very guarded, and I'm a relationship person though. Like,
what was the shortest amount of time you ever made a guy wait?
It'd be lengthy.
Even if it's lengthy, what is the shortest amount of time?
I'd probably say, I'll give it take 90 days, 95.
So y'all wait 90 days for 2 minutes of pleasure.
Hold on, Bruce it down.
What's the shortest?
Some of them say, look, some be waiting 2 years.
What's the difference between the guy that had to? Why did you make one guy wait 2 years and one guy wait 3 months?
Ooh.
Well, the one the one I made wait 3 months, I knew him since college, so I kind of knew him for years.
Okay, somebody you don't know that had to, like, what was the shortest of a guy that you didn't know for years?
Okay.
Like, I think y'all got the role play, so Twinny can make his point.
Like, what was the longest of a guy that you didn't know? He came up to you, hollered at you, didn't know him.
The longest.
The shortest.
Oh, the shortest. Probably a few months. So most of the relationships I've been in have been through something like I even work with them or we've known each other from college. There has to be, usually I'm referred to them like I've known them. I'm not really a street grab a dude off the street kind of person.
Okay, what was the shortest amount of time?
I told you.
3 months. Okay. Outside of the dude that you knew from college for years upon
I know
years.
all of them. That's what you're not understanding.
Yeah.
So even the guy that you made, what, 2 years?
For me.
You're going to tap out, sweetie.
Oh, no, wait. Even the guy that you made wait for 2 years?
You said the guy that I met?
The guy that you made wait for 2 years, he also knew you from college?
No, I met him through a friend.
What about you, Ariel? What was the shortest amount of time?
He still ain't got it. Like, he's still waiting.
Why do women feel so insecure about being open? And y'all want us to be transparent about what we want. Y'all can't be transparent about what y'all had.
Oh, I'm transparent.
I don't care. But she said that
you
can't make that woman answer this question, Bruiser. She said she ain't answering. We answered.
I know. And so whenever a man said he ain't gonna be, when a man say he ain't gonna be honest about what his intentions is, you can't be mad if you can't be honest about your history.
You can be honest with that man. You don't need to be honest with every man that is watching a show.
Okay, so all right.
My husband can know that information.
Well, it's not really about it. Was
and if you're pursuing a woman and she wants to know that information, you should tell her that information. But you don't have to go tell every woman what you want. You tell the woman that you're in the situation with what you want.
There you go, Sweeney. There go your answer.
I mean, well,
I think an easier way to answer your question, Sweeney, would be to ask us if we had to wait and what's the longest we waited and what are the reasons we think we got it that fast and what are the reasons we had to wait.
Honestly, I think I asked y'all the right question because I don't even think it matters. We've all of us have had girls that gave it up to us that didn't give it up to other people, which just proves to my point that there are like women treat men differently depending on how they feel. So for the guy that may actually still want to deal with you, that want to have sex with you, and that's all he wants. Just because you gave it up to this guy doesn't mean you're going to give it up to that guy, and that guy might have to do a lot more to get you to give it up. So that's my whole point. Because like it was, yeah.
So what it sounds like you're saying is there are some guys who you're not necessarily immediately attracted to, but as time goes, you become attracted to them because they a relationship.
You learn to love
each other. There's not an immediate attraction, right? So again, when you speak of women, like the women in that situation, those are the women I'm telling you should go have a sexual relationship with because those women do exist. What I'm saying also is the women who don't do that, who have never been in that situation before, leave those women alone.
But
how do we know? Like,
how do you know that?
Because you said you do know, right? Because you just
you don't.
Listen to what I'm saying. You do know it because you just said in your mouth that you didn't have to give up anything. She did it within a few. Most women aren't doing that.
Yeah,
they're
but
not just giving you something to you in the first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like, who does that?
But you're missing my point. She might not do that for me. That doesn't mean that she doesn't do that for other people.
But you're assuming.
No. What I'm saying is it's not me assuming that about her. It's me doing what my mating strategy is what my mating strategy is. It is what it is. What you're trying to say is well, if she doesn't give it up to you, that means that's not something that she does. That's not necessarily true because if Morris Chestnut came down the street and he was on go and she was really Morris Chestnut, she'd be ready to drop the drawers. But for me, I might have to put in a little more work.
Or you got to show what your bank account look like.
Or I might have to buy a few days or something like that.
Okay,
as my mating strategy, and that may not. And the thing is that the end result may still be all I wanted was the draws from her, but I have to do a little bit more to get the draws from her than another guy may have had to. It doesn't matter what she does or didn't do in her past. It's not my point. My point is this is my mating strategy of how I'm going to get what I want. And now it's her job to figure out what my intentions are, just like it's my job to figure out what she's trying to do.
So you don't see any problem if your mating strategy is to lie?
Girl, say it again.
All is fair in love and war.
Oh wow.
Hold on. So if she's let me clear some up.
All is fair in love and war.
Are you lying? Are you lying or are you not being transparent? Which one is it? Because I think if you don't say that, if you don't say
they both fall under deceit, right?
Yeah, they both fall
lie by omission,
right? Manipulation, yeah.